Hello, I'm Armida Carr, bilingual speech-language pathologist, owner, and founder of New Horizon Therapy. Welcome back to Therapy Thursday, where I answer your questions or talk about a topic as it relates to speech or occupational therapy. Today I will be talking about tongue-tie in adults. Reason being, I have had several adults come in that are having difficulties saying some sounds, and I've had a history of having speech therapy before, a history of wearing braces multiple times, and and a lot of times I'm asked, why isn't this diagnosed in the schools, or why has my dentist or my ENT or shared any information with me. And the reason being, we all have a specialty. We all can diagnose certain things, and sometimes it's just asking questions and doing some research to figure out if you are tongue-tied as an adult. So a tongue tie in adults can affect so many things. First of all, with time, when our tongue is tied to the bottom, basically just means our tongue, there's, on the very bottom of our tongue, there's a little strip we have, and that little strip is so tied down to the bottom that our tongue is not able to move. So when our tongue is not able to move, as we get older and start, we don't take care of it, or the roof of our mouth basically starts going up. So the roof of our mouth kind of starts going upwards, our teeth start coming inward, so then we have these teeth that are now going this way versus this way. And then when the roof of the mouth is going up, it starts pushing back the airway in the back, so the airway now becomes really small and constricted, which can cause sleep apnea. So now you're, at night when you're sleeping, it's restricting your airway, and your breath cuts out certain times, so that happens. And again, your teeth kind of misaligned, and our oral structure, the mouth structure, just completely changes. The other thing that can happen, we can definitely have speech problems as adults. So there's the sounds that are affected, the L, that tongue lift that we need, the L, T, D, N when we lift it up. The S sound, because now our tongue is not able to curve up or do the right posture in order to get the airway out the right way, or CH sound, the ch and or sh sound. The other thing it can affect is, when we're eating, because when we're eating, sometimes what adults will describe is, I always feel like I have all this food sitting in my chest, or there's something in my throat that just seems to be sitting there, or I drink so much water when I'm eating. And that just means, it affects the swallow pattern. When we swallow, our tongue tip goes right behind our teeth, kind of pushes up there, and, makes this tight seal going all the way back to the mouth and into the throat. And if we don't have that tight seal, we're swallowing all this air, or all this air is sitting in our mouth, but we don't have that tight swallow, so therefore the food is not being pushed down. It's kind of, I describe it as a toilet. If a toilet has toilet paper, you can keep flushing, but if there's a little bit kind of clogged in, it's still flushing, but it's not going completely and clearly through. So kind of same thing with adults. So that's something that it can affect. It can affect your kissing, when we're cleaning our mouth after dinner and trying to clean out, and some adults, will drink a lot of water during the meals, or even children. But again, it's something I wanted to address just because in the last probably month, I have seen several adults in the office asking, I have speech errors that just haven't gone away. And there is a way to fix them. I am a certified orofacial myologist. I have, extensive hours of practice and diagnosing and all of that. So feel free to reach out and ask questions, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you guys and see if it's something that is needed in your life. So thank you again for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week.